Hey, what's up? I'm Robert Delong from Seattle, Washington, and I'm an electronic musician.
I think it burns my sense of truth to hear me shouting at my youth. I need a way to sort it out. After I die, you'll reawake, redefine what was at stake from the hindsight of a god.
I started playing formally when I was about 10 or 12. My dad was a drummer, so I kind of, inherited his drum set, and so that was kind of my first instrument. When you're sitting behind the drums, you think about the most important thing is that you're driving the whole song and you're kind of the machine behind it all. And so I just kind of took that mentality, and reapplied it to a new place. Electronic music was kind of twofold, the drumming aspect of it. The rhythms you can create were interesting to me. Beyond that, the idea of electronic music, being able to use any sound to create music out of, it's not weird to have sounds that you wouldn't expect. I can convert it to whatever I want in my software, so it just controls, in this case, settings on my synth, so it's this thing's called a MIDI fighter. Those are actually arcade buttons that they use. So the Wiimote is controlling a delay on my vocal. Hey! And then I can speed it up by shaking it. I think the most typical way that I build a song is I'll have an idea for a melody or a lyric, and then it'll just sit there. I usually record it on my phone or something, and that'll just sit around for a while. It's not like I didn't know. And then I usually start with a groove, building kind of percussion, drum loop, and then start adding synths over it. As I kind of develop those things, the good stuff floats to the top, and you realize what stuff works best, and then you use that. I would just record songs, and it wasn't even, I wasn't writing them for anybody's voice or anything. I was just writing songs, and, my voice is the only one around, so I'd use that.
Did I make money or was I proud? Did I play my songs too loud? Did I leave my life to chance or did I make you fucking dance?
I'm not a DJ, or I don't have a band. It's just me doing a bunch of stuff. Especially nowadays, you don't need a studio. You saw my studio, it's a closet. I think that's important for people to remember. If there's something you love, in music especially, this has been my experience, it's not impossible to achieve things. The thing that's hard is to motivate yourself.
I started the car to make a trip. I held out for the afternoon. I called you late, but my head was out of the radio.
All that it takes is just hours and hours and hours of work. All things are doable. You just have to love it enough to, give up everything else.
A few years make a difference. A few years make a difference.
I love doing the thing I do. If you can find a way to express joy, why not? All the way.